Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to speak about Jupiter. We have some good news, some relief, and actually hope is the best word. Because now as we speak, Jupiter is in the very last degrees of Gemini, and he will become retrograde meaning moving backwards on 10th of November. But now he's in the very last degrees of Gemini. He is almost as if he's entering Cancer, but according to the Babylonian sidereal astrology, no. He will enter Cancer next year, 10th of June, first week of June. Now he is still in Gemini. In Gemini, Jupiter is not very powerful. He will be very, very powerful when he enters his exaltation place or hidden place, as the ancients say, which is Cancer. So now he has a glimpse on Cancer. He's watching towards Cancer because he's in the very last degree of Gemini. So he's like willing to enter Cancer because this is his hidden place, this is his best place, where he gives the most, denotes the best of blessing to us. We already feel it. We already have the flavor of this. And this is hope. And this is very good. And it is not nothing what is happening now. So Jupiter now is in the very last degrees of Cancer. What is Jupiter? Jupiter is very important. He's the great benefic. He's very important, does a lot of good. He has very high hierarchy. He's in hierarchy. When you look at the celestial spheres, Jupiter is above Mars and before Saturn. So he's very, very high. He was the main deity of Babylon. He's the patron of the ancient Babylon. The mythological story is all of Enuma Elish, of the myth of creation, is all about him. It's all about Jupiter. Actually, the focus of the story is not so much the creation myth. When you read the full story, and you know, all the time you have the flavor of Jupiter, not so much of the creation. It was about blessing of Marduk. It is about the reputation, the figure of God Marduk, which is Jupiter. He is so important that, like I told you, he's the patron of Babylon, the great benefic. The ancients would choose Jupiter not without a reason, especially for a major city of Babylon. This was like today's, New York maybe? You know, at that time, 3,000-4,000 years ago. So, just to tell you about his importance, and he does only good. You will excuse me, but I always disagree when bad qualities are prescribed to Jupiter. No, he is the great benefic and that's it, because he's the one who gives children. No other planet in the horoscope is significator of children. This is Jupiter. Of course, you have houses which mean children. This is the 5th house. This is the 11th house. They have the importance of course, these are the houses which are relevant to children, but the significator of children is only one, and this is Jupiter. He's about abundance, and he is the one who gives the blessing. He is the one who is about lofty, beautiful spirituality, lofty ideals, because he is the natural ruler of the 11th and the 9th houses. So these are the two houses which Jupiter is ruling. So this position of Jupiter now is position of hope. I don't see him now really meaning or manifesting events for us, but we will manifest events because we are the ones who create the reality. Let's be clear already. We learned so much. We grew up so much, all of us. We really grew up together with the situation, the health situation. I don't want to call names. In 2020, 2021, we grew up together, and we learned by experience, we learned that we are creating our reality for sure. No one else does. Yes, there is a creator, but we have the free will and we participate actively in the creation of our reality. So to have hope is already a very big deal. It is a very big deal. Hope for many things, hope for abundance, hope for better financial situation, because as you know, starting from Jupiter Saturn situation, which was the cycle of it happened on, I think it was 21st of January of 2020. Jupiter Saturn made conjunction, and since then they started a cycle which is ruling our, on one level, awakening, and on second level, our life, our routine life, our also our finances, our businesses, our work. They have so much rulership over us because Saturn is ruling the karma. He is the time lord. He rules so many things, and together with Jupiter it becomes a very big deal. So together they, like the big malefic, which is Saturn, and the great benefic, which is Jupiter, started cycle that we participate in now. And Jupiter with this is already showing a hope of improvement of the situation, because just recently we had the square Saturn. First they started with conjunction, which was back then. Then very recently, like this year, we had for the second time square, which totally is collapsing the economy and the financial situations of the world. And now with this almost a trine, we see the hope of some improvement, which we certainly will experience next year. Be sure about this. Just watch carefully where Cancer is placed in your horoscope. Where Cancer is placed in your horoscope. If Cancer is ruling your ascendant, because Jupiter on 10th of June will enter Cancer. So if Cancer is ruling the first house, your ascendant, it means you will have very good personal achievements. Like you will feel hopeful, you will feel well, you will feel that you have your life in your hands, and you can have also good results in your romantic life. And so if Cancer is ruling your second house, you may have financial improvement, you may have some better financial situation, or some improvement with relationships with family members. If Cancer is ruling your third house, then most probably you have better studies, better courage, travel, improvement of relationships with brothers and sisters. If Cancer is ruling your fourth house, it means you may have some home improvement, property, real estate, something good may happen to your mother. If Cancer is ruling your fifth house, it means you have luck with your children. You may get a child. You may have better situation with your financial or abundance. Also with your talented work, you may have better muse. If Jupiter is ruling your sixth house, you may have, if Cancer is ruling your sixth house, you may have improvement in your routine job, better peaceful environment there, or you may also have better health situation, or finding more about health. If Cancer is ruling your seventh house for Capricorn ascendant, you may have better relationship or new relationships, or something good for your business. If Cancer is ruling your eighth house, you may have better, it can influence your health, the finances of your partner, some money from partnerships and whatnot. Can improve your sleep, your well-being, and much more. If Cancer is ruling your ninth house, you may travel, study, connect with people. If it is 10th house Cancer, you may have very good achievements career-wise, like better luck or new career. If this is 11th house, you may have something good with children, or abundance, or good connection, improvement of relationships with friends, money. If this is your 12th house, you may travel a lot abroad, or you may have better financial situation, or you will know more about health. And so this is just briefly on what is the blessing that Jupiter will certainly give you when he reaches Cancer for you, for good, for long, for 1 year, in June of 2026. But now you have only the glimpse of this. So remember, see where, after I told you this, just take a quick look and see where Cancer is in your horoscope. And this is what will happen. Now the question is, how much influence Jupiter has in the very last degrees of Gemini? I tell you, like in the range of hope and glimpse, but I don't expect yet Jupiterian events and abundance to take place, because there is still no real big trine between Saturn and Jupiter, but it will happen, and it will happen soon once he enters Cancer. So it is a hope, it is good. Another thing, these are where Jupiter is, these are the very last degrees of Gemini, the very last degrees. Normally, these very last degrees of Gemini, actually, in the ancient astrology, always when we look at very last degrees of sign, they consider it a bit hard. This is true. And then you have this borderline between the signs, because we are speaking about last degree of a sign, but still Jupiter remains in his sign of Gemini, and he's limited. The doors are not open yet for him to enter Cancer. So that's why I say it's a matter of hope, having a glimpse of what the future of Jupiter in Cancer will bring. I still, even though Jupiter is not yet in Cancer, I still decided to explain this to you, because a lot is being said on Jupiter in Cancer, but astronomically it would take a while really until he enters Cancer, but still it feels right, it feels good, it feels, we feel the hope, we are encouraged to you know, to know that better future is waiting for us. So in this sense, this is a good message, I believe, and it is hopeful. And we'll have, once Jupiter enters Cancer, which is 10th of June of next year, you will see when he forms trine with Saturn, totally different will be the financial markets. And we will have better businesses, because now things are slowed down everywhere in the world for everyone. I hear this all the time. Even go out and visit the shop of the yes, I give you example today of the metal person who is making how you call these people who are making metal constructions. Also, he says the business is down. Go to the carpenter. He will tell you that this is because the general situation ruled by the sky, the general situation of the economy on Earth, as it is ruled by the sky, is not perfect. And like I told you, all this started with Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. First they had sextile, and during the medical situation, the businesses were very well. Then they had square, and we had delay. And so if you follow, you all makes sense. You start thinking, oh really, yes, I remember. So now we have almost a trine between them, and things are not so bad, and we have a hope, and we'll be looking into a better future. So take a look at your charts, see where Cancer is, and imagine a little bit what the future will bring to you. All the best, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy, create your own reality with hope, with the knowledge that we create our own reality with our thoughts. No one else does. With our thoughts, with our deeds, and so. All the best to you, and please subscribe to my new channel, which is entertainment channel. It is for my farming. Not so entertaining at the moment because it's about my farm, our farm, and the chickens, and the you know, we're planting tomatoes. We have nice. We recently built a nice how you say it, plant bed lifted. It was a very beautiful experience. But we had also very sad experience just very recently, not a week ago or less. We had the weasel who entered our chicken, the place of our chickens, and he killed and he ate more than 10, and 3 died like they had broken hearts from fear. So very sad situation, but we are facing also these things. I'm showing these things also in my on my channel. Now I received eggs, and we in incubator. We will hope to have very soon new chickens, and I'll be showing you this. And I'm showing how we plant. We recently planted blueberries, also exciting, I will tell you. Hopefully in the spring we get some American blueberries. So these are the things that you can see in my other channel if you find this entertaining and interesting. Always under this video, and of course if you want to find me for consultation, to tell you how next year will look like, how the eclipses of next year will look like, or the placement of Saturn and whatnot. Also everything you will find under this video. All the best to you. Bye bye.